Welcome to Kutch time. Today is February 4th, 2026, and the number 10 Michigan State Spartans just lost to the unranked Minnesota Gophers 76-73. MSU had an unsuccessful comeback attempt that saw a 13-point Gopher lead in the last 2 minutes get cut down to just two. Unfortunately, the terrible 38 minutes of gameplay before that run by Michigan State came back to bite them, and they were unsuccessful in getting the win tonight. There was a couple good things. Jordan Scott gets his first start ever in his college career. He has a very nice night. Was probably the best player tonight. Has a career high 15 points. He was 3 for 4 from the field. I mean, he was really the only guy that had a consistent shot from the starting unit. Fears struggled a lot. Jackson Kohler struggled a lot. Coop didn't make a shot. Cohen Carr was kind of a ghost in the first half and then picked it up in the second half morely. Jordan Scott was he made the first shot of the night for the Spartans and then knocked some of the threes down trying to get that comeback along with Trey Fort. He had a nice night for his first shot ever. Started over Divine today. Izzo just wanted to shake it up, see what would happen, and I feel it worked out. Divine doesn't get hurt, and that kind of messes up the bench unit and how that runs. So that just changes how the game went a lot. But Jordan Scott overall had a very good night. Was probably the best player for the Spartans tonight, which is unexpected for a freshman in his first ever start. Usually you expect it to struggle, but tonight was a very nice night for him. Trey Fort had probably one of his better games. I mean, he didn't really play at all until the very end when he needed a shooting, and he showed up. He had 12 points. He was 4 for 7 from three. Kind of did his job, but probably won't lead to a role unless Divine is hurt for more than if Divine's hurt, Trey Ford will have to play more. Cohen Carr, first half kind of not there. Second, but he ends with 16 points, has 6 rebounds, had some lob dunks by Jeremy Fears, was putting an effort in that second half, but again that first half, team scored 21 points. Can't have that happen. Just not gonna win. Same thing, the Michigan. You score so little, and have a big deficit, double-digit deficit after the first half, and then it makes the second half so much harder to come back in. Divine got hurt, like I said. Don't know if it's serious or not. He was on the bench, but he got injured like halfway through the first half, and then went to the locker room, and then came back out sometime during the second half, and wasn't as sweats. Just wasn't going to come back in. Wasn't going to play the rest of the night. Now, is it anything serious, or it's probably more minor, I would guess, if he comes back to the bench, but still not good for him to be hurt because he's a very big part. Obviously, he got moved to the bench tonight, but still, he's the six-man role for the bench. Jeremy Fears, his antics kind of caught up a little bit today. And they caught up a little bit Saturday against Michigan. He still has 10 points, but he had shot terribly. It was 4 for 11 from the field, 0 for 3, missed all of his 3-pointers. He had 11 assists, so he's still dishing the ball out. A lot of them was kind of farming those end 3-pointers in the corner, but his antics definitely got annoying today. Izzo benched him because of it. He picked up a tech for kicking a Minnesota player, and it was just so unnecessary. Like, you got the foul. He got Fears is this great foul baiter, and that's one of his biggest keys, other than his passing ability. He gets the foul, but then the refs review it, which was kind of weird because it took a while for them to end up reviewing it because Minnesota coaching staff was just complaining for so long. And then, hey, Jeremy Fears kicked our guy. He did. He back-footed his rear end through his leg area. I don't know how to put that. And it was just, he got the tech for that. And then he probably could have got another tech or at least a flagrant later on. where he kind of hit one of the Minnesota guys in the face when he was going out. And Minnesota also wanted that one reviewed, but the rest of that just kind of blew them off from that one. Let the Minnesota player shoot free throws because they're already at the line because of the foul. Just could have been a little bit more. But and both those Izzo benched him. He put Denham in because Devine was hurt. But he put Denham in, and Denham. Ultimately, the lineups didn't work with Denham in, but they happened because Fears made dumb mistakes that just lapses of the mind that shouldn't be happening, especially in such a close game and a bounce back win you need. You need the bounce back win. You just lost to Michigan at home, and you lose to an unranked Minnesota away. I mean, it's not a good look. Coop also terrible tonight. 10, 20 minutes, he shot 3 times, missed all 3, and had 5 rebounds. He has had a rough week. Michigan State's had a rough week. That starting group has been rough. Jordan Scott. Ooh, I mean, Jordan Scott's been good. Next game, it's not an easy one. It's against number 5 ranked Illinois at home. That's gonna be I don't even know, close one. That's gonna be a good one to watch. It'll be exciting. Hopefully Michigan State can get their thing together and Izzo can get them right. But they show up like they did tonight, and like they do Michigan that first half. And doesn't matter if you come back. Doesn't matter if you cut it close. If you go down 12 points in the first half. You gotta show up all 40 minutes, and that's just not happening right now. And it's tough. It's a tough watch. So hopefully Michigan State can get it together and get that. At this point, would be an upset winning against Illinois, because yes, Michigan State is 10. It's 10 versus 5, so it's upset anyways. With this loss, Michigan State is probably going to drop a decent amount. Even if they lose to Illinois, they won't drop too much more than they were anyways. This will be ranked, but it's not top 10. This won't be top 10. Not near it. Unless they beat Illinois. Maybe they beat Illinois. Maybe they shock me. But right now, with how they're playing, it'll be a tough one. But I hope they can win. Thank you.